for the highlights, let me talk about what I love about this character we got. So, I want to talk about paths lately, which I feel like has it's warranted. The paths are very interesting. There's a lot of complexity, a lot to discuss, and it's a new feature, and it seems to be something Red Hook are really invested in. So it's important for the future of the game. But I feel like with all the path talk, we've kind of like seen a sidelining of what I would call like the original paths, which are quirks. We have to secure this. That are so good in character defining, they create a path. Like, even before paths, you sort of had character roads they were going to go down via these quirks. And I want to talk about Breacher and why I think it's the coolest on the Grave Robber. A lot of people, or at least I did, I think, are looking for this on a tank who's already going to be at the front. Because obviously you get the block, you get the taunt, and you get the plus attack. And then on the tank, even if they're already at the front, the forward 3 is mostly useless. But if you get shuffled, like if you get into a fight where there's enemy advantage, the way this should work is that it happens after the enemy shuffles you. And so this rushes you back to the front. So it's good there. I think it's way cooler on the Grave Robber. And the reason is you put her in a natural position like 3 or 4. In the first round, she rushes to the front and she gets all these positive tokens. The taunt is fine with the block, right? Like, it's fine for your Grave Robber to taunt for a second. That's where Pirouette comes in. This is cool, and it's the thing that's great about the Grave Robber is it vaults you literally all the way to the back, all 3 positions. So I think Breacher's a little more interesting on the Grave Robber than some other potential backline characters. Like the Runaway, for instance, I think she only drops back 1. If you want her in position 3 or 4, this is trouble. This just like rips her all the way to the back. And it adds dodge and daze. What's kind of crazy is if you breach and she goes first. This is a great attack. 6 to 8, 15% crit on the front too, and you get it with the armament. And then it adds dodge. So you flip all the way to the back, and you not only have the block, but the dodge. So a high-speed Grave Robber with this is awesome. I think it's by far the most fun use of Breacher. I'm nervous now because I only have 22 gold and I really want to get to a hospital, which I believe we get scouting for, and lock this in, which locking things in is a bad feeling. It's all 32 gold. I know it doesn't feel high ROI to a lot of people. It does not feel like the optimal move, but like it would be such a disaster and change the play style if I lost this.